fantastic timing. Hey guys, I'm from a town called Bolton in the north. No. You ever been there?
No.
Exactly, so that's why you don't look. Yeah, I'm from Bolton in the north, which is a weird town. It's gone through a lot of changes at the minute. It used to have a very industrial economy, mainly focused on cotton. Now it's more of a service-based economy, mainly focused on racism. It's kind of difficult for me to deal with that because I've got friends or people I knew from school who are not a part of that culture now. Like I've got people I knew from high school who are like in the English defence team, someone mentioned earlier, like who actually go on the rallies and that kind of thing. And it kind of makes me feel really bad, but it also makes me really like interested. I always think something must be feeding this. Something must be feeding this hatred, feeding this like bigotry. I think what feeds it in Bolton is Greggs. Well, stay with me because I've not even been to Bolton before, but essentially you've got the town hall out here, you've got Greggs here, and that's it. You know, basically being that bigoted must take some energy. You know, it's like a 9-to-5 job. You need a half hour for lunch in between. You know, kind of thing. And like, so you've got the guys outside town hall going like, "Oh, what Muslims out? Take Greggs away. Take Greggs away. Take the racism away." You know, like outside town hall saying, "Oh, we want Muslims out. Take Greggs away." You should be like, "Oh, we've got a fucking steak, mate. Jesus Christ. Fucking please, God, just give me a steak." Please. Obviously, this is quite unlikely to happen. However, I really want it to happen, right? I really do, because one day, when praying for their savoury snacks, we're at a place in Mecca. And when that happens, oh no, I've got that joke, it's fine. Research the EDL, folks. Okay, next bit. What is the next bit? This is the bit I call Sean forgets the next bit. Involves you talking between yourselves for 10 seconds, and we're back soon. Keep going, it's fine. Yes, so obviously I don't live in Bolton anymore. I live in London. Which Bolton's about down here, London's still you've got somewhere to go yet, you know. Though I've been in London for about 2 years now, which it's been alright, you know, I've enjoyed it, but something really bad happened about 6 months in, like, it's quite a bit hard to talk about. I'm accepted it now. I've talked to my mum and dad about it, I've talked to my friends about it, and, you know, it's something I've come to accept that it's part of who I am. Hello. Sorry. You missed the EDL bit, went down the storm. But yeah, like I say, I've accepted this thing's happened to me. Talked to my friends about it, talked to my mum and dad about it, and it's fine. Basically what happened was, I became middle class. I see there's some fellow sufferers in here as well. We should form self-help group afterwards, it's fine. But you know, it's really weird because becoming middle class, it's not like a overnight thing. It takes time. And I've started doing things that I never did before in my life. Like I started asking people if they wanted to go out for coffee. Who the fuck does that? And then I post it on fucking Instagram. It's like, no, nobody ever does that. But I think the moment that I realised that I'd become middle class was I was sat at home. I was just eating my dinner, and I was just sat at home eating my dinner. I was like, yeah. This couscous is a bit undercooked. And I had my little tiny northern voice in the back of my head. He just whispered to me and said, "Shh, shut up. You don't know what couscous is." Could be eating fucking grains of sand, for Christ's sake. But yeah, I'm 25 years old, and it's weird because people. Who woos that? We've got like Bolton down here, London's here. Being 25 is about here, isn't it? But yeah, like, I'm 25 years old, and I'm supposed to be like one of those new hip groovy kids that does the whole social media technology thing. And it's not really me. I only got a smartphone last year, and I hate the thing. It's too fiddly, it's too messy. And I hate the thing as well, because they should have done this with all new phones. They should have, after you press send on a text message, have the phone check what you're sending in the text message to make sure it actually reads in a form of language. Because I'm sure you've all been there after a night out, just sending a text to someone you like or someone you don't like with that hatred. Somebody here must be. And you know, all you need in that situation is just the phone to just pop back to you and have a little box come out on the screen and just say, "All right, mate, just read that message you're going to send. One of two things: you're drunk, or Welsh. And seeing as there's kebab juices in my circuit boards, let's pop it in drown, shall we? But it doesn't happen, and people make mistakes, because we're human. Humans make mistakes, it's fine. Someone did it in front of before, but it's fine, we can accept that. So, but we do make mistakes, and it's fine. I'll give you an example. Last year, I was diagnosed with depression, and as we all know, very knowledgeable people, that's hilarious. As we all know, very knowledgeable people, mental illness affects people in different ways. And they mean that was alcohol, and fried chicken. And so I went to the doctor, and he was like, okay, fine, get these pills, but also, you know, the whole fried chicken thing, just do a bit of exercise. Do exercise, you know, help you lose the weight, and also exercise gives you endorphins, you know, makes you feel better naturally. I was like, brilliant, I'll do that. So I texted my friend, and I said to him, oh, but just to let you know, mate, diagnosed with depression. Diagnosed with depression, need to lose a bit of weight, got too close to the colonel. Basically, just want to know, what would you recommend? He texts back, why don't you just die? Wow. I laughed and all. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. And I was like, what the fuck? Until two minutes later, got the text back. Sorry, mate. Mr. T off the end. As you always say, always end on a good note. So I'll leave that to the compare.
Sean Blackburn, ladies and gentlemen.